Today was a good day. We went on a bike ride with the dog. He did pretty good. We didn't go too far. It was his first time running beside the bike. Did really well. Didn't pull too much. We brought him back, and then around noon we decided to bike on the trail. And we're on our way back, we hear this meowing. So, I'm like, "Oh my god, a kitten!" So we go and check the kitten. So we thought, well, maybe there's a mom somewhere and kind of hang out a little bit. Well, there wasn't. We see that his nose is all mucked up and he's got snot coming from him and he's got looks like bugs on him and he was just in rough shape. Obviously, some farmer left him and it wasn't very nice. So, hung out for a while, ended up calling the vet. They told us to call the Humane Society. Waited for the Humane Society and then they came. I asked them to contact me for an update, but I'm kind of just worried about him. I couldn't imagine just leaving a pet out there to fend on their own. Like he was trying to go into groundhog holes. Like he had nowhere to go, and he was just waiting for somebody to come back and get him, his mom or the farmer or whoever, and it was very sad. He was definitely a barn cat. He wasn't used to being held or anything, but then when he knew that we were there to help him, he was more friendly and he was wanting to be petted and held and stuff, but he wasn't held before that. Um, it was hard to let him leave with the Humane Society because I'm attached to him. I want to be sure that he's okay. I couldn't imagine putting couldn't imagine putting my pets outside in this situation. I couldn't do it in any situation. So I gave my pets extra love tonight. Still just have him on my mind. Hopefully he's okay. So that was my adventures. I'm gonna post some videos and some pictures just of like my childhood farm that I grew up on for my grandparents. They had a farm and I grew up there, so I dealt with the barn cats there stuff. So I know he wasn't feral. He was feral. He wasn't a house cat, but he had some lesions and stuff underneath his arms, and he was out there for a while. He was drinking creek water, but it was running water, so it wasn't sitting that it was bad waters. But I couldn't leave him. So that was our day. It was supposed to be an hour on the trail, but ended up being about almost 2 hours longer because of the kitten. But I will add those pictures in my blog. But went from not having much to post today to having a lot. So I was gonna go live, but I'm kind of just in my feels. Just worrying about that kitten. Couldn't imagine with how skinny he was and stuff. He was out there for a while. Could not do that to anybody. Anybody, anything, any pet. Couldn't do it. So my pets definitely get the extra love. Made sure to say to the Humane Society that I want them to contact me just with an update on him. Because he's super cute. First we called him Trail, and then we called him Marshall. Because Marshall Mathers is pretty skinny. And we have black cats. So he's Marshall Mathers, the white version. The whitest version you can possibly get of our black cats. Not to be prejudiced or anything, but you know what I mean. So that's my update. I'm gonna post those pictures. Hopefully I can actually like load it this time. This is my second time doing this video. So that was my day. Thanks for listening. I'm always saying that nothing ever happens exciting on my blog. Well, decided to take a walk on the trail, bike ride on the trail to get some exercise. And look what I find. One sec, I'll show you. It's hard to see, but this is a cat. This is Trail. We just called the Humane Society because he's been out by himself. So we're going to get this little guy a new home. We're going to get this guy a new home taken care of. He's got some lesions and some dirt on his face like he's been out here some time. So we're going to help him out. Put a pause on my workout, but at least he gets a good home and a good dinner. So now I'm just gonna like put in some random pictures that I've taken along my way just to share them with you, have something to do with them.